What's up, wrestling fans? It's Joe Cronin coming to you from the recorder. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday. John Cena's in Boston. Hey, I'm in Boston, but I won't be at the show, unfortunately, and I know that a lot of people hit me up, and I won't be there. It sucks. John Cena is flying in from his movie. I'm assuming it's the same movie that we've seen John Cena, basically dressed up in drag. We've seen John Cena dressed in a dress and in drag and all effed up looking and crazy. Jesus, sorry, that was my gallbladder. I ate more than the last couple of days. I've been fasting, and I ate today for the first time, and it's squeezing me a little bit. Whew, this hurts. Anyway, John Cena dressed up like a woman, but he's coming to Boston now tonight. And, I don't think, it'll be fun to hear the music, see him come out, as always. But I'm not expecting too much from Raw tonight, nor do I even know exactly what we're going to get on Raw tonight. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to review Raw tonight. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm probably going to watch Raw, right? By the way, I have a couple other things I want to comment on, so stick around. I'm not just talking about Cena here on this video. But if Raw seems like it's got something interesting going on, I'll keep watching, and then I'll feel like reviewing it. But if it turns out to be piss poor garbage, I might just, tap out. But I'll let you know either way. Or I maybe just will go live with a reaction to it. I don't know. But real quick before I get into the next thing, if you can, guys, please make sure you subscribe if you're watching this channel on the regular. And if you're a longtime person who hasn't been here in a while or doesn't come here every day, please click the like button and watch some more of my videos. And just, get that algorithm loving you again so that you don't miss my videos. Can't tell you how many people miss videos for days and days and weeks. And if you become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, then you'll get alerts every time I upload a video, usually on Patreon. So, or leave a super thanks down below if you can and become a member. Do all that stuff if you can to support this channel. I need you now, like I need you last night. I don't know, it sounds like a song. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, John Cena's back. Matt Cardona names Logan Paul WWE's 2022 Rookie of the Year. Here's the thing. He just doesn't wrestle enough for me to be somebody who's like, I don't know, Rookie of the Year. But he has been somebody who has been very entertaining and surprising, and he's been really good for like coming out of nowhere. He barely wrestles on TV. He's not that regular, and he's passable on in skits. Or he's passable in promos, sort of, like, I guess, I don't know, but, and in, I guess, storylines, he's sort of passable. He's like I don't know what I want to say about him, a 5 or a 6 out of 10 at that. Not very great, but, like, he can get it done enough that it's not super embarrassing, but it's not the greatest. I think Jake Paul, would be better in that spot, but I don't know. But I will say in the ring, the guy is, man, he has been great in the ring. Like, it's been impressive to see what he's done in the ring. He's almost like he's a mix of like a few different things all rolled into one. He's a little bit of Kenny Omega mixed with a little bit of Shawn Michaels, mixed with somebody who still does seem kind of new. And he's got to get that Hangman Page vibe too, but he hits the buckshot lariat almost better at times. So I think that he is a very impressive. So it's funny because I think that Logan Paul can go further than Bad Bunny as far as a long match. It seems like I don't know how long we've seen Bad Bunny crush it. He crushed it at WrestleMania that year. Like, he had all these little spots and he hit them all. It was awesome. Whereas Logan Paul has just kind of like been able to put together solid long one-on-one matches. I don't know if Bad Bunny could put together a one-on-one match, but then again, I don't know, bro, what Bad Bunny can and can't do, because what he did was amazing. So and I think part of this is celebrities growing up with wrestling more than ever. Even, a lot of people have just grown up to know how to sort of see it, how to do it. But it's one thing to think you know how to do it and to kind of know how to do it, and then to literally be able to actually do it and then execute it in the ring and then execute it with the athleticism, execute it with timing, execute it in front of millions, like thousands of fans. Like, it's really pretty impressive as far as that goes. Keith Lee says there's an expectation of how black wrestlers should talk, says Keith Lee. Man, this guy doesn't stop crying. I mean, it's 2023. There's an expectation of how black wrestlers should talk. What does that even mean? What is he talking about? No, there's an expectation sometimes of how big wrestlers should talk. You know what I mean? What does being black have to do with it? I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, maybe he's talking about WWE, but it's more like big wrestlers. When big wrestlers don't talk like, I'm a mean big guy, you know, they don't seem to do as well. Like Wardlow does it. How many times have we seen a big wrestler come in and they don't... Look at Luke Harper. Look at Brody Lee. Brody Lee said it. Vince McMahon wanted him to be this stereotype, like, angry Southern guy, like, you gonna mess with me, boy. Like, and, you know, he was like, oh, I'm a New Yorker, though. And then it didn't really ever work out for him 100% because Vince wouldn't commit to him 100% because he seemingly wouldn't really commit to that 100%. Just like Keith Lee wouldn't commit to the Bearcat thing, and Vince wouldn't commit to him. And then he got let go because of it. I mean, dude, I just don't understand that. Maybe there's some people out there that are acting like this, but yeah, if you're a big, huge guy, it doesn't matter what color you are, people are going to expect you to be talking some shit, you know, to be speaking like in a certain way, like I'm a big bad bastard, that sort of thing, you know? So that's just me. And now my wife is fucking texting me 900 times, as you can probably hear. So that was weird. Sorry about that. But it was fun to vibrate with my wife right there. That was cool. Eric Bischoff says the door might be closed for an AEW return. Well, no shit, dude. Like, he literally shit on AEW. It's weird because, like, I crap on stuff, right? And we all know I'm not going to get hired places, potentially partially because I crap on places. And I crap on wrestling companies and, you know, whatever. I mean, I love WWE. Like, with all my heart, I love WWE and everything of the past of WWE. But some of the shit I've said, you know, a lot of the people there may not like me. But Eric Bischoff, I mean, he really went out of his way. Like, there were things that he said that I didn't agree with. I thought there were things that he said that were just being said because he's angry at them or something. Some of it really fucking didn't make sense with Eric Bischoff. You know, just some of it was like, what are you doing? But, so, I don't know. If I was Tony Khan, I would have brought Eric Bischoff in a long time ago to be something, but you got to be careful. You don't want to be WCW, WWE, TNA Impact, you know, maybe you bring Eric Bischoff in for something, but it's honestly, it's really time to move on with some new blood and not overhire everybody that you want to hire because you grew up watching them or something like that. You know, and I think that's one issue that Tony Khan has had is that, you know, he is a mark for all these people. I am too. We all are. And if you had that money and you had the ability to bring anybody in, at some point you'd almost want to try everybody, wouldn't you? At some point you'd be like, I want to bring that guy in. Oh, who haven't I brought in yet that I love from my childhood? You know, I want to bring that guy in. So, you know, but recently Eric Bischoff has been really shitty to AEW over the past year and a half. And that was even right after he appeared on AEW. So I don't know what kind of bad blood there is there. But, that being said, what are you guys thinking? What is the news that I didn't talk about that you want me to talk about? What are any questions that you have for me? I will 100% answer you down below, and especially if it's a super thanks. Drop a super thanks to support the channel or become a member I'm fucking Tommy right now. It's going to... Yeah, guys, can someone drop a $10,000 super thanks so I can quit working and having to drive everywhere during the day and I can go back to doing these from my studio every day. How about that? Can we do that? See, this is why we need to get a rich JCS listener to fund the show for a couple of years. It would just take somebody to send me $200,000, and then I can do the show for 3 years, sponsored by some rich person. Okay, spread the word to your rich friends, family members, and anybody else, including Tony Khan. Tell Tony Khan, maybe he'll sponsor the show. The Joe Cronin Show, sponsored by Tony Khan. You know what I mean? And then I'd really be biased, I guess. But hey, that being said, I want to make out with Tony Khan. So leave me a super thanks down below and let me know what you think, or just leave a like if you can. Let's see if we can get 69 likes. All right, I'll see you guys tonight unless Raw sucks and I fall asleep. Now here's some other, hopefully videos are popping up for you to watch, but if they haven't, watch another video on my channel and that will tell the algorithm you want to be alerted when I put up a video. You're here now, and if you made it this far in the video, I want you to write Tony Khan and Joe Cronin should kiss down in the comment section. All right, we'll see you. Or just write Snuffleupagus' Grundle. One of the two. It's fine either way.